All right, gentlemen. So the time has come. We're going to do one of these 200% leader skills on our girl, Android 21. I actually quite like this. I mean, I hate the holo background, dude. But if you nixed the holo background, I love that red aura that she has. That looks nice. Unfortunately, this dude. Dude, I think they changed her sticker effect. I'm almost certain they did. Because this looks better than the last... I'm positive they did. Because this looks better than the last time I looked at it. I remember the transform version was like next to no animation, right? Well, that's cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at Android 21 today. On the 200% leader skill, right? I actually am going to predict she's going to do pretty well on this squad. Now, we're not going to like finish out the event here. This is just a pure showcase, dude. Wow, we got... We got the perfect opening rotation, right? And then we'll actually have more support on the next turn. Now, the thing about Android 21, we'll go ahead and check out her kit real quick, like just real quick. And we're going to get the Captain Ginyu super fighting pose. So this should be a pretty good look for Android 21. So, but the thing about Android 21, until she transforms, she doesn't really have any effect other than healing on her super attack. I believe she does lower attack and defense. 226 is not bad. The only problem with that, she's getting a little bit more. She's getting an additional attack and defense, 21% when performing a super attack. So on top of 226,000, that puts her at around like 275, which is, it's okay, right? Like in today's day and age, that'll get you by on like Android's Extreme Super Battle Road, but you know, Ultimate Red Zone, forget about it against Broly or Omega. I mean, I think we all know that at this point. And then obviously, you know, another thing is like you'd never be running her next to this unit. I mean, straight up. When is this unit going to get an EZA? It's like I was going through my box and I saw her and I'm like, dog, she hasn't got her EZA yet? And like, am I just like missing something? Like, did I just completely miss her EZA? But I don't think she's got one yet. So she certainly will be a lot better. I'm probably going to grind her links, actually, because she's a big bad bosses unit, right? So anyway, the thing about it is she's getting a little bit on super, but that's pretty much it, right? And she does like lower attack and defense. She really is like a super battle road type unit. So and she's going to do a lot better when your HP is higher, I believe, yeah. Yeah. And yeah, that additional attack and defense 21% is only if your HP is 21% or higher. So I don't think we have anything to worry about. I want to put her in, I'm going to leave her in the middle slot. We're going to take a little damage here. I don't think we're going to die. I pray we don't die because I want to have all these links active, right? We have 6 of 7. So if I were to link her with the good 21 only, she'd be missing out on Fierce Battle. And obviously this showcase is not about Cell, at least right now. I think I'll do a level, wow, that's pretty good attack stat. I think I will do a level 10 Link showcase, 55% on Cell, but he's slowly becoming, or I guess quickly, of course, he's quickly becoming one of my worst Link level units ever, dude. He is like slow as molasses in January, dog. 5.18 million, and she recovers HP on super, right? She recovers 15% HP and lowers attack and defense, but remember the lowering of attack and defense? That is through her passive, just for what that is worth, right? So I believe that's only a 1-turn lowering of the attack and defense, whereas if it were on the super attack effect, that would be a 3-turn lowering of attack and defense. So this guy is actually a very good linking partner. Android 13, Android 13 is a quite a good linking buddy for Android 21. So we'll go ahead and float him off rotation, and then we'll probably float them off next. Just get a couple of good looks. I would like Android 21 to transform, but I'm not holding my breath right now. Upon EZA, they did increase the rate at which she transforms. Beyond turn 4, I think it is, she has like a 40% chance, which is pretty good. I mean, it's a little, you know, south of a coin flip, right? A little less than a coin flip's chance of getting her to transform. So it's not horrible, right? It used to only be 30% and you almost never saw it. But the thing about Android 21, she does get a little better and she does stack attack. And what ends up happening is instead of healing on her super attack effect, like this version here, she heals from her passive and she lowers attack and defense on super. So we'll go ahead and, well, No, we'll do this, because I don't want to get absolutely annihilated, right? So again, having 6 of 7. Oh, this is 7 of 7. Okay, that's pretty interesting. So we're going to have 7 of 7 active. Remember that she is providing 2 key, 30% attack and defense. They're providing 3 key, attack and defense, 40%. So pretty good. What is her defensive stat? This is also without the Ginyu's special fighting pose. So 239 with all 7 links active. If only, dude, she raised defense on super, I'd feel a lot better about that defensive stat, but just unfortunately she doesn't. I feel like it's one of the flaws of her kit. 5.46. Again, the attack stats are good. I mean, considering she's a unit that heals, we all know at this point, dude, Dokkan really values units that do kind of like quirky things. And so like the Scouter effect, right? Like they've started to really nerf the Scouter. They really have nerfed the guard and the damage reduction. They make it all conditional stuff. And sometimes they get a little too quirky, and the healing is one of those things where like they make the unit quirky. Same thing with like AoE and shit like that. So unfortunately, Android 21 kind of falls into that category. But I'm liking the numbers we're seeing so far. Certainly a stat buff is going to be helping out any unit, I mean, these days, right? So we'll take it. Again, I'm gonna just, we'll float off. This is fine. I don't care. We'll go ahead and float off this unit right now. And again, if she transforms, that's great, because we do have a chance of her transforming currently. And if she doesn't, then she doesn't, right? It'll be all right. We'll go ahead and move on to the next portion of the video, and hopefully we get a transformation at some point. My boy, he did super. 200,000? Come on, Cell. You couldn't have dodged, my boy, my boy. It's fine. We do have healing items. I'll use them if I have to, right? We end up getting the additional super attack. Thank God, right? I guess that would probably be from his passive, so we'll take it. Yeah, and then there's from the hidden potential system. So let's go ahead and move on to Android 21, if you please. Now on this next turn, we are not going to be getting the support type effect of Android 13, right? Because he's about to transform, because we have a bunch of androids on the team with him. Oh, we got the guard to activate. Check that out. Yeah, we're gonna get the fusion right here. But still a very good link buddy. I think we will have all 7 links active again. So this will just be another kind of like good situation for Android 21. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of a perfect little situation. I don't want to lead off with him because he'll get guaranteed crits. And again, all 7 links. So we'll check out her defensive stat real quick, and then I'll pop the item. 200,000. Dude, by the way, dude, 316? It's not bad. I mean, and he's getting guaranteed crits right now. 316 is good. I'll take that. Let's just do... I feel like a Whis would be enough, and then that way we won't affect her defensive stat. But I don't like that only 200,000 these days, and remember she does get 21% on super, so she'd be getting roughly 40k on a super attack. So 200 and, 30k post super attack. Again, not the greatest. You could probably get away with her as a floating option. I do recall I used her on my no item run for Majin Power, and she was just a floating option. And if she could avoid a hit, I mean, that was a 4.76 million attack stat. I'd really like to go a little longer and get that transformation. I think I probably will. I'll go as long as I can, but I'm not making any promises. But on that no item run, she was pretty much just like a floating option. And with those big attack stats, she's frequently, they're not humongous attack stats by any means, but 4.5, 5 million, 6 million. When she transforms, dude, she can really start doing some damage. So I really would like to get her transformed. I really, really would. But again, she was just kind of like a floating option, just finishing off enemies and kind of healing at the end of the turn. And it was really giving me a boost considering all of those other Majin Buu units heal at the end of turn, right? And a lot of them have like big bad bosses and stuff. That's another thing to consider. She is a big bad bosses unit, so she'll kind of sort of work with Cell, right? At least share big bad bosses with them, so that's pretty good. Obviously not going to have something like a Gentleman or something like that, or Ultimate Life Form, but still. Alright, let's go ahead and just make sure everyone super attacks. This is fine. I'm going to go a little longer to see if we can get the transformation, and if not, we're going to go ahead and just kind of move on to the next portion of the video, and maybe, just maybe, we'll get the transformation. I really would like to get it. We've got a shot of getting it. Do I need to be... I need to maybe double check the conditions here, because if we need to be above or below a certain HP threshold, I need to kind of take that into consideration, right? He can dodge here. Can you dodge? Do it. Yeah, he did it. Ha ha ha. Cell's very good. I like Cell a lot. You know, one of the things that I think makes units really, really good these days is we know at this point a lot of units have super attack, very good super attack effects, right? So, for instance, raising attack and defense. A very subtle 30% defensive raise may not seem like a lot, but when you're actually playing the game, it really seems to make a big difference. It really, really does. We're going to have to pop another item. I guess I'll go ahead and... Boy, okay, let's check her transformation condition real quick. Transformation. HP is 40% or more. We're just getting unlucky, right? Well, that's annoying. I'm going to go a little long, just a little tiny bit longer. I could gamble, and if they get the guard, we're fine. And if we don't get it, then we, you know, we're fucked. But anyway, units that I feel like age very well. You look at a unit like AGL-UI Goku, right, where at 55%, he does everything, right? And that's the same thing for Cell. He has a chance to crit and additional and dodge, right? Like from his passive. That's incredible. It's really, really good. So these people who are saying Cell is maybe a little bit better than Goku Gohan, I'm not necessarily in disagreement with you. Oh God, we're gonna take a shitload. 335. We you know. Oh my God. Well, I was damned if I did and damned if I didn't, right? We'll go ahead and keep going again a little bit longer. Oh, we activated the guard. Check that out. Yeah, because they can activate at mid-turn. That's pretty interesting, right? All right. Again, the attack stats are pretty good, right? And considering she heals and stuff, that's good. Remember, she's healing a portion of your HP, so you're automatically getting a bar and a half of life. Okay. I'm not going to get this right now just because, right? Like, y'all get it. I'm not going to get this right now because I don't want the video to go on too horribly long. It would, I guess, propel us past this Great Ape Goku, like, assuredly it would. But I guess it'd probably be wise to save it anyway, considering we have some good type advantage on this turn. But yeah, anyway, if only, you know, Android 21 had chances to additional and dodge and crit from her passive, but just unfortunately she does not. We are above 40% HP. I guess we just really need to stay above that threshold. Come on, 21, please transform for me. Okay. Another thing about Android 21 is she does stack attack when she is transformed. So getting her to transform early could be very, very big for you. Because she can start to push some really nice attack stats when she starts getting, you know, multiple supers and shit. No, we didn't transform again. Ah! Alright, I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. So I suppose this is a good spot to pick up. We're actually here in Android's Extreme Super Battle Road because, hey, guess what? This is a pretty limited team. Although I will say Cell's team, it truly does hit on like a lot of different units. But what I think I should do, it's only 6, huh? I want the orbs again. I'm certainly not playing to win right now, but I guess this is fine. We'll go ahead and target you. We'll seal you up just so you can't completely wreak havoc on 19 and 20 here. And again, this showcase really is about Android 21 anyway, who is on the next rotation with not a very good like set of Link buddies, but it's fine. But the one thing about Cell's leader skill that I was just talking about is it does hit on most of the big-time like Android units. So you've got Android 13, for instance, who is like on power absorption. You've got LR Fizz Cell, LR Int Cell, who obviously will be utterly busted if they decide to give them easy A's and such. Remember, we're not going to absorb this because it's a... Oh, we dodged it. The 5 dodge, baby. Check that out, huh? Wow, I was not expecting that. Yeah, that was not part of their passive. That was just part of their hidden potential system. But yeah, Cell's team is good, but it is still quite limited. So here is Android 21, right? So 163. 163, huh? That's with 50% support. Am I missing something here? That's with 50% support. We're at 163. All right, we're missing out on some of her links, but I would like that number to be a bit higher. I guess we'll go ahead and target the tech enemy. I mean, okay, let's see how she performs. We'll go ahead and see, because we are going to lower that unit's attack as well, which does matter in Super Battle Road. It really, really does. It matters. I really don't want to use an item. Cell could get jacked up. 250, though. 250 is good. That'll do the job, I think, in here. And he can dodge, because we're up against 3 or more enemies, so keep that in mind, too. And then we'll go ahead and get you a whole boatload of AGL orbs right there. So let's go ahead and see how Majin21 does. He had double digits is fine. Type disadvantage, he'll probably get tagged. Yeah, 55. And then 4 million from you with Big Bad Bosses activated, of course. Well, actually, it might not have been. It might not have been. Actually, I don't think it was active. I didn't check this guy's link levels. Alright, so this is not good. Oh, no, we're fine. I thought that... Okay, and then 3.53. Well, when you're running Super Battle Road or Extreme Super Battle Road, we ended up killing the enemy, huh? Okay, well, what are you going to do? But when you are running Extreme Super Battle Road, you don't always have the luxury of having, like, a zillion million support units, right? So that is just one thing to kind of keep in mind. This is going to be a crazy turn for the tech androids. If you're interested in seeing the tech androids on this leader skill, go ahead and check out my video from yesterday. They are pretty very good. They're quite nasty. Are we going to get to turn 4? I guess maybe I should have tried to get to turn 4. I don't know if we will or won't. But remember, we do have a shot. I mean, we've got a chance. We have a chance of getting to turn 4 here and getting the transformation, which would be really nice. She does get a little stat buff. At the very least, we should go over what she does. Of course, we get the double super when I'm trying to get the transformation. Later on in this fight, we should be able to get it. I think so. We'll see. Okay, let's see what happens here. It's possible. We could still get it. I don't know how much HP these guys have, but we'll go ahead and see. But yeah, she does get a little bit... Okay, we're going to take them down. She does get a little bit of a power buff, though, of course, in her final form, too. Her transform version, where she absorbs Cell. So, just something to keep in mind. She really does take a pretty big step up in power. All right. We'll go ahead and move on. We do have Android 21 on the next turn, with 2 non-support units not linking up very well. Boy, luckily she gives herself Key, huh? Yeah, Key 3 is good. Fierce Battle and Big Bad Bosses is good. We'll go ahead and target you. And we'll go ahead and target you. And I guess I'm just hoping to get lucky here. Yeah, look at that. We actually did get pretty lucky. So we're going to lower... Wow, 133. Boy, that's not very good. 133, she gets 21% on super. She heals and she lowers attack. Let's see how that attack lowering effect works. Let's see if it's substantial. I mean, if we get hit with a... Okay, we're not going to get hit with a super attack from Rildo, because he's about to super right here. We could have... No, we couldn't have dodged there. Yeah, I guess we could have. Boy, oh boy, I'm fucking up all day on this video. Let's see how she defends here. We'll go ahead and see how she defends after the attack lowering. So we're going to lower Rildo's attack. Let's see if she can defend at all. 133, so she's maybe up just like 15 or 20k. We're taking a lot of damage, dude. Oh boy. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, we're definitely dead. So what I would say about her in Android 21 is she definitely seems to me like she's just kind of like a floating option. I could run her in one more stage of Super Battle Road. I could just run her in like a Dokkan event. I'll figure it out. What I think I'm going to do, I'm going to force transformation. Now, we're going to get her in her transform version, and we'll check Android 21 out in her transform version for just a few minutes to see if it makes a big difference. Alright guys, so this is not Transform 21. I know I said we were going to do that, and we are going to do that, but I wanted to get this one kind of attack stat in the video, right? Because this is actually a pretty good turn for her. She's going to have 5 of 7 active, and these are actually units that like you would use, right? So I can activate 7 of 7, getting her in between like good 21 with no EZA, right? Like a very not even mediocre, a very bad unit at this point in that Android 21. You know, I could do that, but, like, that's not really a realistic situation. One more thing, let's check her defense. 213. 213. 213, 213. So we're getting double support here. We're up against an extreme class enemy. So I believe we're getting a little bit more offensive support. I need to double check the passive. I don't have it set to memory yet, of the Android 16 and 18. I think we're getting a little bit more offensive. No, we're getting more defensive support currently. That's right. And then a 5.4 million attack set. So she is benefiting a lot from support type units, right? And she certainly is going to have her place. Obviously tanking for double digits in an older stage of Infinite Dragon Ball history. I chose this Majin Buu stage because it actually has like one additional phase, and I'm trying my damnedest to get this stupid transformation, man. 40%, I mean, I was saying earlier, like, it's a coin flips or less. Like, if you had a 40%, for instance, if you had a 40% chance of pulling like a featured unit or like the main featured unit or something, like, you'd take that all day long. But like, God, sometimes in these events, man, 40% is just a little bit too inconsistent. Even 50% would have been a lot better. 40% is better than 30, but it's just not really, you know, all that great. So let's go ahead. I'm going to skip ahead again until we get to Evil 21. Oh, thank Neptune, dude. We got it. We got it early, too. We got it exactly on turn 4. She licks her lips, and here she comes. And another very good turn for her. Okay, this is good. This is what the fuck I'm talking about. All right, so let's check out Majin 21, or Android 21, after she transforms, right? So she does lower attack and defense and infinitely stacks attack. Again, the passive skill just in general, the attack and defense go up a little bit. And then here she is recovering 15% HP from her passive, an additional attack and defense 21%, and disables enemy guard when performing a super. And then an additional attack and defense 21% if HP is 60% or more. So that all of that is good, right? Like, I think that this is going to output a pretty good attack stat, right? Because, again, we have all 7? 6 of 7. No Brainiacs active. We'll go ahead and leave her on rotation with this Android 13. How did we not get that transformation? Hold on. Let me just... Real quick. What turn is that? Turn 5. Okay, that's why we didn't get it. So we'll get it next turn, and we'll still have a good Link Buddy. And we will have a little bit of support on the next turn, too. So this is good. Or, you know, I could... Honestly, this is fine. This is fine. We'll get a lot of good looks for Android 21 now that she's, like, in the transformed version of 21. I would not anticipate Android 13 taking down this Majin Buu, but we are in kind of an older Infinite Dragon Ball history. Oh, no. Okay. Nowhere near. Yeah, 6.3. That's a lot better. This Android 21, I feel like, is really good because she basically got 2 separate 21% attack and defensive buffs right here. We shouldn't take anything at all. Oh, we dodged it. Perfect. 3 dodge. Check that out. See, now, like, imagine if Android 21, if, like, she did everything the same, but she also had, like, a medium or even better, like, a high chance to dodge. Boy, oh boy, she'd be looking a lot better, right? Because you'd have a very consistent way of getting a little bit of extra defense and utility. Or even if she had, like, a stun chance. Like, I know the healing. The healing is good. I like that 6 million attack stat, but that was double support, right? So we'll see how she looks next turn. With, what will we have next? We'll have no support next turn. Yeah, we'll have no support next turn. So we'll see how she looks. Let's put Cell out front. Let's just go ahead and keep going here. Now that we have her out to play, we can kind of... I don't know if we'll finish the event, but maybe we will. We'll see. We'll see. We have 500,000 HP, which is better than what I've been seeing. So one thing I've noticed about this Cell team, I feel like it's just missing a lot of, like, top-tier LRs because... Int Cell, Int LR Cell that is, and then Fizz Cell. Both waiting on EZAs, for sure. They both need EZAs. You can run them on this team to beef up the HP a little bit, but I don't know, dude. I wouldn't be running them. Int Cell can still be solid in Super Battle Road, and of course he can provide you the full heal if you drop 30% HP or below. But he's really only good against, like, multiple enemies. It just is what it is. He's not very impressive against one enemy. So something like Infinite Dragon Ball History he's not going to look very good. 2.78. I love this Giro and 19 unit, although I really would like to pull some more copies of them. I only pulled 2 copies of them on their original banner, and I've never pulled another one. So we're going to go ahead and get perfect sell on this turn as well. Let's go ahead and just keep on going. This is going to be an Android 21 who has stacked attack once, but no support on the rotation. Yeah, because he's transforming now. We'll go ahead and just leave her on rotation with this guy. Boy, oh boy, dude, this guy would be a fucking monster with an EZA. And he borderline doesn't need an EZA. He's going to be rocking, you know, probably around 300,000 defense here. Almost right on the nose, 299. Pretty good, pretty good. So we'll go ahead. What is she looking like defensively? 188. And she's getting 21% attack and defense and an additional 21% attack and defense. Ooh, those orbs dropped like shit. Are you kidding me? We're going to miss out on a super attack from Cell, I think. Whatever. whatever. Let's see how high we can stack her attack up, I guess. And I think we'll get one more. We'll get this last turn, and then we'll go ahead and stack up her attack and get her to the end of the fight. And then we'll kind of see what she can do. Still double digits. 5.25. I like these attack stats a lot better. If she started out this strong, man, I think, you know, obviously I'd like her a lot better. And then she's still tanking double digits here. So a 21% proc and then another 21% proc. She's going to be, so she was at 188. So she's going to be around the 250,000 mark-ish. So it's not horrible, right? It's not horrible. Again, you run her as a floater, that's fine. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do this. This is fine. We'll do this. We're going to have support next rotation as well. Might as well just keep on going. Yeah, I know I said we'd get one more. we'd skip ahead, but we're going to just keep on plugging. Let's just keep on plugging because we're about to end this phase right now. We'll go ahead and go into the next turn. Yeah, we just ended it. Okay. So let's go ahead and see her with support and with a good Link Buddy. So, let's see. So the next turn, we'll have double support. Yeah. We'll make this the last turn, and then we'll skip ahead, and we'll get one last... we'll make this the last... You guys know what I'm saying, right? We'll get one more turn with her right now, and then I'll skip. 218,000, so she'll be, you know, pushing 300,000 defense on this turn. This is with one support type unit, and a lot of links active. Boy, oh boy. This showcase is good. I feel like we've gotten a good sense of what she looks like, but man, my words are just not coming out correctly today. I don't know what my problem is. Yeah, dude, these attack numbers are good. I do like these attack numbers. You can see she's benefiting a lot from support type units. Those 2 additional procs that she's getting on super attack are really good. She tanked just fine there, type neutral. 3.7 from this guy, huh? Oh boy, he's gonna be crazy with his EZA. He's gonna be crazy. I wouldn't anticipate it for a long while, but he is going to be crazy. So let's go ahead and skip ahead until the next turn, and we'll make that the last turn, okay? All right, this is going to be the last turn for Android 21. Let's see what she's looking like. 188. Not the craziest, but we're missing out on a lot of links. We do have quite a bit of support. Yeah, we only have 3 links active. That's enough. I would say one more criticism I have of this unit. She really does not have a stellar Link Buddy. I mean, Android 13 for sure. Yeah, this is fine. Android 13 for sure is still runnable, especially in this 200% leader skill. But it's going to be in pretty limited situations, I would say. Infinite Dragon Ball History, sure, you can run him. But something like the Ultimate Red Zone or something like that, I wouldn't anticipate running Android 13. Android 13, it's his design, it's almost like they were high when they made him, right? Because he powers up when you have a lot in his transform state. He powers up when you've got a lot of target Gokus on your team, but he supports androids when he's untransformed. It's really strange the way that they made him. And we didn't get 5.41, so the attack stat dropped off quite a bit there, actually. That's pretty interesting, huh? We're going to make it the last turn anyway, right? We saw her pushing like a 7 million attack stat, which is pretty good. She does heal. She's a big bad bosses unit. She gives herself key. She certainly has a lot of positives to her kit. There's just, I don't know, like I use her and there's just a little something missing. I can't quite put a finger on it. She lowers attack and defense. Like, if you could get her before turn 4, if you could get this unit, like, if you could just get it 40% chance at any time, I think that'd make this unit a lot better. If you could give her, like, a chance to dodge, the androids don't really need ki that much. Not really. The cells sometimes struggle for ki if you don't have another cell. I don't know, man. She just, I feel like, needs a little bit something else. Just one other thing, and I think if she raised defense on super, like, just something, right? She also has a pretty low defensive stat, which does kind of account for some of the lower defensive stats we saw. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this 30-minute showcase on Android 21, but I had fun using her, right? It's fun to dust off some of these units sometimes. Slap a like if you enjoyed this video. Consider subscribing if you happen to be new. Hopefully, future flex, shave off a few minutes of this video, would ya? And I will catch you in the next one. Later.